Was it really just a dream? I know there's magic in the world. Even the most ordinary Nuyans have seen it, but I've never seen any indication I'm some kind of chosen one.
To move. Quests with green markers are for your race only. Quests with yellow markers are regional quests. Quests with flower markers are crafting quests. Equip it on your character. You can attack targets with orange or red names.
A firefly sting. That's what they called the birthmark on your arm when you were a child. But occasionally, it would flare up, producing its own light, and you saw the worried looks it got. Its bizarrely regular shape would gleam on your skin like a torch. You'd never met anyone else with one. You never even heard about anyone else with one. The land of your birth was filled with legends. The library expedition, the 12 adventurers who'd found the birthplace of the world. The resulting exodus from Auroria, the northern continent. The settling of what is now Nuya. But in all the legends, there was no mention of anyone with a gold, rune-like mark on their arm. It was a perfect anomaly.
Spend skill points to learn new skills. Click the skill icon in the menu bar or press K to open the skills window.
When Marion caused the golden mark to flare on your arm, memories flashed dizzyingly before you. You saw grand cities unlike anything on New Year. It was as though you were looking out through someone else's eyes. As that person purchased fish in a marketplace, a mirror in a nearby booth reflected her face. A chestnut-haired young woman with milky skin and the refined features of a noble. The memory vanished, leaving you unsteady. You wondered if Marion had caused you to see it, but she betrayed no knowledge of it. You'd always heard that when they died during the destruction of Aurora, the members of the library expedition passed their memories to the survivors of their races. Although time had faded those memories, some especially skilled individuals could recall them. Because the Aurorans passed through the hereafter on the way to safety during the Exodus. It was said the goddess Nui's memories could be felt especially strongly. Before the journey had transformed her to the goddess Nui, she had been a charity-minded noblewoman named Diana. Your golden mark burned. Another memory appeared. A charming...
Use dash to move quickly. Activate quest items by right-clicking their... During combat, if you use a skill in your shortcut bar that has a highlighted frame, you can gain a bonus combo effect.
more Marion spoke of Lucius, which she did often, crediting him with the carnage you saw, the more memories seemed to fill your head. It was clear they were Iana's. She apparently used her family's wealth to run a soup kitchen for the city's poor. You saw the smiling vagrant begging for food from the soup kitchen every day, and heard Iana eventually chastise him for being able-bodied but relying on charity. With a laugh, he handed her 2 tickets to a play in a local theater. As more memories flashed, you shared Iana's realization that this man was Lucius Quinto, a famous playwright. Could this be Marion's Lucius? What kind of playwright could commit such carnage? Especially one who seemed so charming. The Bloodhands had been a frequent topic of conversation in Soulsreed for years. They were known as a secretive association of assassins, with dealings at all levels of society. The group's motives were shrouded in mystery. But rumors spoke of religious fanaticism and a plot to rule the Crescent Throne. Blamed for a spate of kidnappings, they became the region's boogeymen. A reason for children to fear the dark, and for parents to secure their homes at nightfall. Of course, these everyday phobias belied the true horror of the organization. They had allegedly assassinated the last king, and had grown very dangerous and powerful. You wondered if they'd had any historical precedent in Iana's time. However, her memories held no mention of these dark assassins or their trademark crimson gloves.
Right-click the mount icon in your bag to summon it. Drag the icon. Press the period key to toggle between walking and running. Ferries can carry you across a river.
When you visited the stern-looking general, your rune burned with new memories. You saw guards in similar armor posted around Iana's house. As she shyly showed Lucius the home, half apologizing for its extravagance. The guards glared suspiciously. Though a well-received playwright, Lucius was still a commoner. In another memory, her father sternly reminded her that she was expected to marry within her rank. In yet another, Iana and Lucius agreed to meet again in secret. She said she knew that being famous, he was surrounded by many women, and might not want the hassle of dating a noble's daughter. But just in case, she'd bought a ring to symbolize their love. Lucius put it on and kissed her.
Learn new abilities in the skills window. Click the skills icon in the menu bar or press K to open it. If you're near water, you can summon a boat. However, if you... While in water, use W to swim forward, use space to swim toward the surface, or X to dive deeper. Corpses that sparkle.
As you interrogated the Blood Hand, more memories pressed in on you. You'd held them back until you'd finished with the man, then stumbled under their emotion. You saw another interrogation, except this one took place at a trial before a mob of thousands. Lucius stood chained on a platform. It was his fate the trial was meant to decide. He'd written something controversial, something bordering on heresy. Some in the mob were screaming for his head. You swallowed, vividly recalling the lump of worry in Iana's throat as the verdict neared. Before it was read, the memory faded, and with it, the rune's glowing sensation. Couldn't understand what Iana's memories had to do with your birthmark. But it burned every time you experienced one.
In addition to NPCs, you can also receive quests from some special items. Right-click the item in your inventory to start its quest. Labor points to gather, mine, craft, and perform other vocational activities.